everybody? We're back doing, I'm going to be doing a couple reactions tonight. The first one that I'm going to do, I don't know which one will get posted first, but the first one I'm going to do is for the band Fight the Fade, that I'm really excited about because they've been a favorite band of mine for a while. They just released an album in, I want to say February of this year, if I'm not mistaken, and I was super excited about that album because I had an awesome opportunity to review the album before it actually released to the general public, which was super new for me, but also a lot of fun for me. That was just such a treat, man, and so good. And I did that written review. You can still find it on my Facebook page for Lyrical Resonance. But anyway, so we're getting into a review with Fight the Fade. This song is called Over and Over. It was one of my favorite songs on their new album. So we're going to just dive into this. We're going to listen, and we're going to enjoy it. So anyway, let's have some fun. Let's do this. I love this song, man. There's so much good in this song that it's hard to just pinpoint. One of the things that has always caught my attention with this song is how much this song really does a great job of pulling you in with this mellow and almost subdued verse, and then forcing you to take a step back with that massive, big, explosive chorus. And it's just so good and so well done. And there's like a tension to it almost, where you can feel the tension build, and then it just releases in a big old dose of catharsis that's just amazing. And I love that. One chorus through the song. We can make it. We can do this. I love that. This is this song has a very, like, if you went back to Beside the Dying Fire, or Second Horizon, this song would fit in right with that particular album. It's got that classic riff. I would say the big difference is the synth and the synth, not Sith, although I'm sure they would like a Sith reference. But the synth is more pronounced here. Now, one of the things he did there, where he really went up with it and was really rough and aggressive vocally, makes me think of Lanterns or Edge of Desire even. This was, I mean, his voice, that's one of the things that with Fight the Fade that makes them stand out is Zane Smith has a crazy great voice. I mean, he's one of the better singers around right now in my opinion. And I love everything about this song. It's so well structured. All the instruments, like, they fit cohesively well together. Nothing sounds out of place. Alyssa Worth's drumming is phenomenal. These guys, they're all so good, and they all play so well together. And that's just such a good dynamic for a band to have. And I think they're one of the top bands in the Christian music scene right now. And again, my opinion, but that's, man, Fight the Fade is just fantastic. I love these guys. So good. Just gonna stop gushing for a minute. I'm gonna keep going. I know I just said I was going to stop talking and keep going, but I love, again, this is that moment of tension where it draws you in and it holds your focus for a minute because it brought everything down. It's real subdued and quiet, and you almost have to lean in and pay attention. And here in a minute, it's going to explode again, and just, it's such an awesome experience and a great way to arrange a song to hold focus and to keep drawing people in and keep giving them more of that, chills kind of vibe. This is a very well structured song. Underneath, what's real and just a dream. I know that I'm somewhere in between. I can't find my identity. I feel like I'm lost, buried underneath what's real and just a dream. I know that I'm somewhere in between. I can't find my identity. Over and over again, when will this finally end? Digging, it's digging underneath my skin. I can't seem to win, no matter how hard I try. The world continues to spin. This is my fight. I feel like I'm lost, buried underneath what's real and just a dream. I know that I'm somewhere in between. I can't find my Such a good song. Man, that, again, one of my favorites from them. Just so good. There's so much good there, and I really like that last time through the chorus because the vocal delivery, there's just a little bit of variation there from the rest of the song that it gives it a little bit of closure, I guess. I do like the lyrics of this song a lot too. They kind of speak to me in a way. Being when you go through something where it feels like it's again, we're going through this, and you have that, this is over and over, and it just keeps happening. When is this going to end? And one of the lines that has really stuck with me is, I can't seem to win no matter how hard I try. Oh, man. That is such a relatable thing. Like, we all have stuff that we struggle with, like different things. Like, for me, one of the biggest things that I fight and struggle with is my anger. Like, I've got anger issues that, I've just got anger issues. That's my big thing. And when I lose my temper, I go immediately to, man, here we are again. You know, I'm better than this. And it doesn't seem to matter how hard I try. I can't seem to win, and the world just keeps spinning regardless. And it's, so this is one of these songs that I just really connect with. And one of the things he says in the bridge is, I feel like I'm lost, buried underneath what's real and just a dream. I know that I'm somewhere in between. I can't find my identity. And that right there is something I think most people struggle with, is being able to find their identity and just who they are. And honestly, I don't intend to get preachy, but I can't help it. I'm a Christian, and my faith, it influences every part of my life, and so it comes out in my viewpoints on things and songs. And when it comes to our identity, so many people don't know who they are because they haven't met Christ, and they haven't allowed him to shape their identity, because it's in him that we have an identity. It's in him we find our worth. It's in him that we have value just by being human beings, but it's in him that we come to really understand and appreciate that value. And so it's finding your identity outside of Christ is, in my worldview, if I'm consistent with it, it's impossible to truly find your identity outside of a relationship with Christ. And that's just, man, that's a hard thing, you know. And for me, I look at my own self and the struggles I've had trying to figure out who I am as a person, and I've grown, and I'm still trying to figure out what direction my life is supposed to go. Like, I'm a pastor, and I believe wholeheartedly I'm supposed to be a pastor. But if we're honest, I don't think most people are at a point in their lives where, if they had followed every path they had set out, they'd be where they want to be. But I think most people are exactly where they're supposed to be. And so I believe I'm where I'm supposed to be, but I have no idea what's in store for my life. But I do know that my identity is not found in what I do, or what my occupation is, or what the title of my degree is. My identity is found in who Christ says I am. And he loves me, and he's crazy about me, wants me to be in that relationship with him and know him. So that's where my identity is found. And so didn't mean to have a sermon in the middle of this song, but this is really good. I really love this song. Gosh, I keep giving songs 10s out of 10. But you know what? This song, it deserves it. I don't know that I would give every song Fight the Fade has ever done a 10 out of 10, but this is one of the ones that gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I do have another Fight the Fade song in the pipeline that I'm going to be getting to here in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let me know what you thought about this song. What's your take on the lyrics? And if you were to give this a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible and 10 being perfect, what would your rating be? I'm curious to know. Also, if you would like this video, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so, because I would appreciate it, and it's helping us to grow. And each new subscriber I get just means the world to me, man. I'm super stoked to be doing this. And then if you really feel up to it, share this video if you liked it enough, because I thought it was fun to do. Anyway, that's going to be it for me for this video. I'm getting ready to do my next one. And if you want to know what that is, you're just going to have to check it out. Hint, it's another band from Contagion Fest. That should give you a hint. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys later. As always, be safe and be blessed. Love you guys.